Neat. 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 Neat.
Well, chat, I'm gonna see you right now. So don't you worry. Ooh. Shoot, I might have to adjust that. Or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Because we're trying to do setup. Trying to move our way to 1080p. I turned off Discord. Well, either way, it's Alex's fault. Always Alex. Of course, do my daily battle passes off screen. Do 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 do. Shoot, I know what I forgot to do. There we go. Should we head out now? All set. After entering Aerospace City, the investigation zone menu will appear in the top right-hand corner. Press, yeah, whatever.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Yes. Let's do this.
Master,
All right, let's
the route
investigate.
has been mapped. Destination: the old mining site's residential area.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No.
Damn.
It should be enlightenment within. Oh, where the
Who
mind
cares? I'm
dwells,
kicking
the
ass
sword
here.
follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Jingming.
Oh, finally got it right?
Damn
Looks
straight.
like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's...
Gotta help us.
That's strange.
Do you want to take a break?
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
Right. I got distracted too. Alright, obstacle clear. Wow, somebody got pulled out. Ready Player One. Alright, let's get rid of that barricade. Oh, let's get rid of that end
I
first.
understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Annihilate!
You have no means of escape.
That dang Evelyn's amazing. Now, if I can get her W engine, that would be phenomenal. Like, that's all I need. You just give me the W engine. About to wait. Yes, obstacles.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
Is that a miasma tumor? Oh, hello. Yo, we know it's not going to be on the right track. Let's
There's a
just
control panel over
do
there.
the thing.
Now we
Touch.
can head back and try operating the minecart.
Nope. So close to the mine. Bruh. Killing me.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
You know, we could just use this right here.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one.
Alrighty, now we're finally...
Yeah, they put a lot of heart
Why so
and a lot of
quiet?
confusion.
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble.
Belle, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
Uh-huh.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long. Like it went on forever.
Yo,
And it would
hola,
never end.
Jemiah.
And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling. Like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure. Tall and steady. Holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring. But also... cold.
Yo, like a machine.
The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
Yep, definitely sounds like a robot. Xiaoguan, do you remember who it was?
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Aww.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
God dang it. Pull out the heartstrings.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Yo, they're probably another Yo-Ho
Fall
games.
someday and can put an end to
Genshin when you get to the second region.
Not this far!
Ah, dang, I need Banyu. Pretty flowers.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Trembles!
I'll take over now. I'll take point. Your journey.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
End this hatred!
And once again, I need Banyu. Alright, let's smell the flowers, boys and girls. There seems to be more white flowers here compared to everywhere else we've been through.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember them.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
Geez, someone's a sad sack.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
With that cursed blade.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banyu, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned, Banyu?
Banyu remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
Surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. As Banyu gazes at its base, a stream of past memories flicker deep within his core. Vicious substance detected. Risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis. Fructose plant fibers. Metal fingers sink into the orange-red petals. Frosting sinking into the medical joints. Tactical feedback. Contact with soft object. Classification, human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Yay!
Here, this is for you.
Wait, should we be worried about the adults in this case? Why are we starving the kids? A pale wildflower is suddenly wedged between the joints of a mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
A normal core temperature fluctuations. Purge unit. Type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs overrid. Banyu's core emotion module permanently activated. Mission name Rebirth. Oh god.
Make the earth tremble! Watch your back.
Dude, imagine what I can do with this. Like you and Evelyn. The fears around here have been pretty much cleared out. I think I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. Okay, let's split up and do some investigating. Indeed, proceed with caution. Alright. Nothing over here. Just the playground over here. Can't get on the dang seesaws. Huh? My asthma. It's Yi and Sarah. This way of descent that you speak of, from your words, it sounds like not just anyone can pave it. That silhouette, Xing Yun. Of course, only the devoted one who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and evoke their sense. I mean, descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I help you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said that when the creator descends, only I can determine whether they'll appear. This is my sacred honor, and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, Yi Xin Yu. Just remember this, everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose, perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. Delusion ends here. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah. Seems to be related to the miasma reacting to me. This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past, but I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are. If this is a recreation of the past, judging by where the vision appeared and what they said, the ray is most likely somewhere beyond that door. The way my brother spoke, and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the only things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motivations, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I trust you. I trust your judgment, Jiangguan. And I trust Senior Yi, too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet. Yo, Ricardo, it's not a new room, actually. I'm all the way in Peru. And I'm at my in-laws. Yeah, they went through this door. This door! Jiangguan pushed the door, but it wouldn't budge. Huh? Seems to be locked.
Huh. It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
It's so weird. The audio that is set up for this chapter. Xiaoguan, do you remember something?
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Like, you don't know what is going to be said, like what's recorded, what's not recorded.
I thought
Yikes.
that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him
How
to
are you
tell
doing
me
there,
stories.
Ricardo?
He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth.
See, I saw my mom buying a PC for you. Ooh, do you know what kind of PC you're getting?
I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. How I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider other ways to get through, okay?
All right, I'll check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself.
You know, all because of the writers. Darn you, writers. Oh, I went down these sections too soon.
The monster who stood by and let death through.
Ugh, it's so quiet here. It's giving me the creeps.
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside.
What?
If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Alan's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Maybe if they're Dr. Kevorkian? You know?
Thankful? Towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release? Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility.
Don't want to think about it.
Sometimes, only by dying yourself can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
The swing comes to a stop, and Dylan seems lost in thought. Okay, that really got heavy. Like, damn. corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins and walls sections are unusually smooth. Unlike natural breaks, the scratches look more like they were carved by some kind of sharp winged tip. Are there any winged monsters around here? Well, spoilers.
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins.
Jeez.
It's you.
Yes, me.
Banyu Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Eerie is putting it lightly.
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned before? If it's back again, is something off here?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls.
And PTSD behind my metal facial walls.
That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Strange white flowers, weird voices. Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguan and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Yi. Yeah, heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the ray they were looking for should be in that same direction. In that case, it's too dangerous just to rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move. Why is there no response? If it comes to that point, then I'll have no choice but to... Another illusion. Senior Yi seems to be secretly waiting for something.
Let's return to the central area up ahead and regroup with everyone.
Yeah, what is up with this guy? Oh. Well, that's
Why
new.
are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
No, it's the writer's doing. Or the creator's doing. Because every single patch needs a new one.
I'll cover you.
I would say somebody would could have done May Cry's cool design.
Don't push yourself down.
This won't take much.
End this hatred.
Don't cross the line. I knew it wouldn't be so.
The miasma here is so intense.
Nope, understatement.
That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students.
Ooh.
Don't overdo it.
Call forwarding! Got one for complaints. I'll back you up.
Alright, let's do this.
One instant. Attack precision!
Nothing slips through my defense.
Hey.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Pain.
Full
More
lockdown
pain.
complete. Keep up.
Unleash! A complaint? Too late for that! Seal!
Not this forward!
More pain.
Crumble!
One instant.
I'll take point. Neutralize the threat.
Back off!
Initiating level 1 safety.
No, only level 1.
Dive 2 for a trap. Hello, huh?
End this hatred! Wake!
The best defense is a strong offense.
Sorry for the weak here. Intercept. One instant. Yep, shout precision.
Let me handle this.
The creator's voice.
After the sacrifice defeated.
The creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Enough sneaking around. Show yourself.
Ooh.
Hurry up.
Santa
and pack your
Claus?
stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Thong.
Auntie Fong.
Oh, not the thong I was thinking of.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dialin.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety.
Ooh.
Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
What the hell?
I just wanted to
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late!
Wait, did you get thrown into the hollow?
All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You are already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives?
Oh, we got speckled dwarfed.
Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
And
Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine?
wait, what?
It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
No! Why are you shooting? Are you kidding me? Are you?
Eileen was the sacrifice.
Dylan! 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 Dylan!
Are you okay? I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't respond. What happened?
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
What trap?
Dylan. Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
The voice is back?
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind. Tried to tempt me into giving away my power.
Power. Unlimited power.
Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banyue? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity.
Anything? There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I really want to keep following my brother's trail,
This
but
isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiao Guan's right.
Xiao Guang's got a point. Plus, the miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head is starting to get on my nerves.
Well, you know what you should do?
Call a doctor!
Banyu Shifu? What do you think?
Banyu takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. Pause. Pregnant pause. After returning to Swabian Temple, Zhao Guan tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunque Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve.
Yo, Void Hunter's just a title.
Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd come across something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
Yep.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me, though I don't have evidence to prove it. My brother must have had a reason for covering his tracks and for being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Wrong.
Just wait.
Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Yeah, do work.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Shuiban Temple. Junior Bell, please stay with her.
Huh?
Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
No! Why are you shooting? Are you kidding me? Are you?
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
With that, Jingguan leaves together with the other disciples. Xiaoguan is left standing there, hands collapsed tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Zhouan Shifu was worried. Worried about my safety? I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal on the sword case, she constantly worried. Worried that the power of the Jinming sword might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yingjing. But having to stay behind everyone kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait, it's just... With that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Yi Xingguan I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person you are? Xiaowan, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. See, let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry, I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. Alright, let's see. Haven't gone to bed yet? Just worried about you. It's alright. I was just feeling a bit down again. But after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least 2 illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple of days. Go get some rest. I got stew. Alright, hit the bed. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come rest your mortal coil." That's what you're meant to do right now. Like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Phylum Heights. I knew it.
How many did you take today? This is you opened it?
Yeah, and I think I only took 1.
You opened this today?
Yeah.
Because I get a new one, and it's not yet.
Yeah, I think I only took 1. I took another one at 10 yesterday. Took 1 today when I woke up.
So this is a new one.
Yeah. Amor, are you angry at me? Okay. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free? Such mercy. Doesn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impetus noise must be thoroughly purified, just like those traitors who once basked in the divine grace, yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy. They are now very quiet, utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on you at the critical moment, or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before. Making Banyu pay in blood is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god, puppet. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you better pray your Creator is really as omniscient as you claim. You mean Yi Xinguan? His little schemes are insignificant. Creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the Creator's prophecy. Yi Xinguan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distant stroke of color in the final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phylum Heights. A new day dawns upon Swabian Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I go check on Jiaoguan first. Is that a lion and bowline bickering outside? Might as well check it out. and na 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 na, and na 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 na, and na and na 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 na, and na 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 na, and na and na na na, and na na na, and na 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 and na na. Nana inu ena inene ene enu ena na ena ena. The two Bangbu lock eyes, glaring at each other and puff up with anger. Neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find Xiaoguan instead. Xiaoguan stands alone silently, her red ribbon as striking as when she first walked in Swabian Temple. Only now she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
Because you said you liked it.
Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
All right, Junior Bell.
Yay.
Present, Senior Xiaoguang.
A faint smile softened Xiaoguan's face.
I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets here.
Want to go for a walk? The weather's really nice today. Want to go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I've never shown you around before.
I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Oh, right. I've prepared some casual clothes for Xiaowan. Based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report, maybe I should persuade Xiaowan to change into them now. It might help lift her mood. Want to change into something casual? Huh? Casual right now? After explaining to Xiaowan, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. By God. Hello? Air just called. After changing clothes, Xiaowan's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. You look good in anything. Really? That's a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish. Not quite fitting for a senior. Let's see. You look super sweet and approachable now. Alright, let's go see what's up. Yum Cha Sin. From the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house. Yeah, it's always packed. They've got all kinds of intel and the food, it's amazing. Want to check it out, Xiaoguan? Yes, please. I've been to a banquet here before.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots. But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
I call bogusness. I should have kept quiet.
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
Another regular customer. Welcome!
this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
Yes.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake.
Uh-huh.
Well, would you like to try it?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaogong must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Alright. To the banquet hall. The second floor is bustling. What do you say? Want to head up and check it out?
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
Alright, food. Storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon, the tale reaches its climax. But listen carefully to the context. The protagonist of his story happens to be Zhang Wan? Is this gentleman talking about me? Keep listening. Storyteller recounts Zhang Wan's tale at Yunque's summit with great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. The storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Alright, let's hurry and try those Osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. They'll sell out if we wait too long. Come on, let's go! Storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in panic. You share the Osmanthus cake with Zhang Wan.
So, what do you think?
I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft.
Wait, was I?
Have a few more pieces.
Wait, who am I?
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
Darn, this make me want tea now. Depths of Zhang Wan's eyes carrying a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Yum-Cha Scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Okay. Anything good?
No, it's because I don't find the pills. Like I get that yesterday. I can like. Sorry.
Trying to tell you all the right words, waiting on the right words. Just another lovesick afternoon, black butterflies and deja vu, hoping for the right words, waiting for the right words. Trying to tell you all the right words, waiting on the right words. Just another lovesick afternoon, black butterflies and deja vu, hoping for the right words, waiting for the right words. wrong behavior. Always a long shot. I can't stay sober since you said it's over. I can't start over, the world feels much colder. I let you get closer, I burned all the roses, burned all the roses. You've been fucking me up so bad I'll never come down. You've been locked in my head so long you'll never come out. I've been trying my best but it's all useless. I'm torn in half, mortal combat. I still feel you in the evening like a phantom limb. Another summer so obsessive, putting holes in my skin. Crying to a random waitress, telling her I think I'm breaking. Coffee's cold, her shift is ending, no one needs my bullshit. I can't stay sober since you said it's over. I can't start over, the world feels much colder. I let you get closer, I burned all the roses, burned all the roses. You've been fucking me up so bad I'll never come down. You've been locked in my head so long you'll never come out. I've been trying my best but it's all useless. I'm torn in half, mortal combat.
State Department of Public Works has started a rescue effort for motorists stranded on Route 128. We just had a report for you. Scattered power outages have hit the metropolitan area of Boston, including the Back Bay and Copley Square neighborhoods. The Mayor of Revere says that city is virtually underwater, about a third of it anyway, with high waters forcing wide-scale evacuations. The entire state declared under a state of emergency by Governor Dukakis. It's a rugged situation, and the people are rising to it, and we'll be reporting more on this, of course, in the hour ahead.
It's not an issue with my heart, it's just the aching in my bones. I said I'll take the long way home. It's only 10 o'clock at night, and if there's trouble I can call your phone, but I won't. I drive a mile down the street and see the blizzard warnings glow. The sky begins to pour down snow, and I think back to your expression when you said you never let me go, but you did. It's coming down like it's 78 in Massachusetts. I see the circle and praying that I don't crash into it. If Watch the World wasn't playing, I wouldn't be asking you to stay. I get defensive like you wouldn't believe. You should be careful throwing punches with your heart on your sleeve. It's coming down like it's 78 in Boston again. I'm lost in my head, I think I'll call her again. It's coming down like it's 78 in Massachusetts. I see the circle and praying that I don't crash into it. If Watch the World wasn't playing, I wouldn't be asking you to stay. I get defensive like you wouldn't believe. You should be careful throwing punches with your heart on your sleeve. It's coming down like it's 78 in Boston again. I'm lost in my head, I think I'll call her again.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquei Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquei Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Suibian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dailin, Banyu Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Junior Bell, Xiaoguang!
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Bell.
Thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swabian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
What?
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But...
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
Okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Vanished for a few years?
Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO. But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls,
Little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too? Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Waifei Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves. It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns. Or should I say, excuses? Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banye gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
Please, come this way. There's something I want to discuss with you.
What is it, Banyu Ishifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But Banyu Shifu, I've been thinking, treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away, is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword, the rest of us? We should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My, oh my. What a touching request. But tell me, Banyu Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma? Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyu Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma. And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people.
What?
People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents were among them. Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyu with such outrage, such hate?
Banyu Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience, so you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone, or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
Ah, there you are. Banyu Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos. Krampus wants something from Banye. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
What?
Key? According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt trip Banye Shifu into...
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth, no matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure that the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth?
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banye, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banye Shifu for now.
Xiaoguang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would.
Wrong.
Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiaoguang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them.
Oh shit, here we go again.
When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang. You will be free.
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye. Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, There's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit, a new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
That's too cruel for him.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it.
Don't you say that!
That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake.
Wrong.
Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But, even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
I can't hear you!
Oh shoot. I just realized my mic was muted. But how you doing, Italian Mop? Don't worry, we're making our way downtown for this. Just like when I called myself acting temple master, you just went along with it naturally and hid my identity from everyone. I'm here to walk this path with you.
I'm not here to talk you out of this. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Aww.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so
But how you
warm?
doing, Alex?
Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Save the tears for when we find Cedar and Yi.
Come on now.
Whatever his name
You
is.
should save those tears for when we find your brother. Right now, we promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
It is, but honestly, let's just keep going through it.
Right. Then I'll go check on the dessert.
We'll do it live.
There's still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
The scent of spices follows her light, determined steps, quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night, as if to burn this fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness even brighter, even fiercer. Alright, food time. Everything seems set up and ready. We can get started now. Darn it, that means... Oh.
Alright, everything's ready. A special thanks to Beelion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own.
You know, and also, Alex, apparently the reason why there's no audio in some of the lines is because they were literally redoing the story last minute and couldn't get to the voice actors in time.
Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
So if anything, when the next patch is released, and hopefully they have all the voices in this section, I can just replay it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you.
You know, it will be better with less coughing and sneezing.
Hey, Beelion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. You can't eat. Careful. Or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Dude, I can't wait for the announcements, because the fact that they're teasing the next Divinity game already, I'm so excited.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
But I'm also ready for Todd Howard.
I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-styled cooking.
So he's probably going to announce another 3 Skyrim ports and whatever the second expansion is for Starfield.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own.
I think I want to nominate
Balance of
this
sweet and
award
savory,
to
the
my Reformed
juiciness.
Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
It takes
Thank
me
you.
back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
Good times, good times.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure adapted fast, Xiaoguang.
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up.
That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Vanya Shifu's here.
I still can't believe he got away with it.
Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
And then it happened 6 months later at the Summer Game Awards.
Oh, chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
The hearth crackles and the flickering with flames, laughter, playful teasing, the clink of dishes and cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tight strings in everyone's heart loosens without notice. Heavy secrets momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of the fire, flowing quietly in its simple purity, until, as laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they?
I forgot what that guy was even out there saying. Something about like Half-Life 3.
One year, my brother, Senior Fuko, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junquei Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern.
And apparently we're getting the Tomb Raider reboot as well. Oh, he said Bill Clinton says he wants GTA 6.
My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens silently with the crackle of flames, the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the Qingming sword case shimmers almost impeccably under the starlight. Choices, such cruel things. Once made, they are like stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Jin Quan seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherently, fragmented words under his breath. Easy, you say he's a traitor. It's so much fun being with everyone. Tonight, I'm definitely gonna have sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Alright, now chat with Dylan. I believe that. It seems like every time we hear a delay, 6 months later, there's another delay. Finally, some peace and quiet. No endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, and none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to chatter. Just chilling like this. Yeah, not bad at all. Dylan's expression held an unusual calmness. Seems like the perfect moment to ask those questions she normally dodge. Yep, probably. Since it's so much trouble. Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because when talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I'll always get a response. It could be an angry demand, a helpless sigh, or even a dumber follow-up question, but whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike in the Hollow, where you can only listen endlessly, listening to those voices of the dead, listening to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything or accept any true response. No matter how much you say, what you say, it's just like a stone falling into a deep well. Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling, after a while, makes you wonder if you've become part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting late and cold. Time to go home. Alex, if that's the case, I will be happy. I will be a happy duck. Granted, I think we would probably see the Max Payne remakes before GTA 4. Finally got some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day, huh? Alright. In this tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of companionship, you drifted to a sleep. Dreamless sleep. Far off, Ying Xinguan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is. The Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Yeah, get on with it.
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Hey, yeah, the question is, should they just do a remake? That way, one Hauser brother doesn't have to pay the other. Sarah tilts her head slightly, as if listening to whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Yi Xinguan's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. Sounds like quite a commotion outside. Better check it out now. Nope. Paging Dr. B. Emergency.
Senior Zone Zero? What's going on? We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
No! What? Are you serious?
Got it. Then let's get going. Wise, we'll leave Senior Son Tao to you and B-Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eels will be waiting for you there. I'll go tell Banyue Shifu and Dylan. But remember, Belle, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
Relax, Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
Before you step out of Sweeping Temple, Dylan comes rushing in with more news.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Could it be because of what Dylan said yesterday?
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dylan said yesterday?
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area?
Yes?
That name was Ning Qian.
No! Why are you saying this? Are you?
Ning Qian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
Probably.
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ning Qian's sister.
Those Banyue turned away.
Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Explain what happened with Banyu to Zhangwan.
Xiaoguang, this is what happened.
You tell Zhangwan about what Banyu did all those years ago.
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he'd contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
And we were all played like a fiddle.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
Yep.
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy in miasma, then where will all that power go?
To your head?
The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines?
And that voice in the hollow. We still don't know why only Banyu and I could hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubts in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice? Trying to influence me and Banyu? Based on Sarah's actions, it's most likely that the miasma and our power is or will be directed for a special purpose.
For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
Damn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you made up your mind?
He's an awesome character that I'm definitely wanting to pull.
My mind
Let's go save him.
was already clear. Ever since we left the hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss. The only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dial in, Belle. I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Whoa! Which means one thing only.
It's about to go down.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword's successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Tylan.
I
knew you were a good person.
All right, stop it, you two.
That choice I forced on you to make last night, I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon, so simple. Using truths whispered by the dead to expose the lies of the living, that is the standard by which I enact judgment. But this time, I want to use those words of the dead to gift a truth to the living. Come on, let's go now. Wait, I just had a thought pop in my head. Yo, it's not Dan Houser who needs those residuals. It's Lindsay Benz, who made Mind's Eye, who needs it. After tending to the mystic's wounds,
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
he's bleeding.
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Swabian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places.
So, Lindsay Benz was one of the main producers, I think. I think he was a producer on GTA. And so once like the Hauser brothers all split and everything, he's like, I'll make my own video game company and own video game. And that led to Mind's Eye.
Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Yeah, probably got to know some Todd Howard.
Just as I suspected.
Yo, but Todd Howard hasn't abandoned Bethesda.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolian along.
If anything, the next Elder Scrolls game might be Todd's last game. Because he has recognized, like, oh, I am getting older.
Shortly after he left,
The games
toward
I
the
have
source
take
of the
time.
miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back and reported that Banyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
Yo, and it's set in New Vegas. Can't wait. Alright, Bolian. You perform an emergency scan of Bolian's memory module. Last night, Banyu came back to this area alone. Damn. Banyu Shifu, here's the situation. Queen Yang explains the general situation. This chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. I'll seek out its source to save everyone. Yo, and I think that's a good idea. Because honestly, like, I've been thinking about it recently. Because I think it was James Cameron that made the comment about like a weekly release versus all at once. It's like, damn, he has a point. Banyu Shifu, those of us who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Bolian with you. Having him assist you would put our minds at ease. Alright. Bringing a bamboo from Yunquay Summit, I'm sure it'll be able to find its way back to you by itself once this is all over. Wait. Bolian will be able to find its way back by itself? To walk this world as if to travel distant shores, when debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon my steps alone, but cast my companions stumbling in the dust beside me. For myself, and even more so, that my companions may walk lighter, this debt must be repaid. Yeah, and hopefully they can beat out Paramount with favors. Back when I was doing my duty around here, parents would often voice their concerns about mischievous kids sneaking out to play at night. For their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults know how to open them. This must be something he heard in his youth and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
Still one of these days. I won't lie, I do want to go back and play New Vegas, but I already have other responsibilities in terms of games I need to play. Banyu Shifu, I knew you cared about the Mystic's safety and would come here. Great news, absolutely fantastic news. I think I've stumbled upon the key array core of that ancient array mentioned in the old texts. It's just that I'm not skilled enough. I couldn't fully activate the array. But now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Looks like this time, the miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. This place won't have to relive that nightmare again. Where's it located? There are several array pillars on the platform nearby. I'll lead the way for you, Shifu. Alright, let's go, Ningguang. Be careful.
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
It won't surprise me. Considering the person that hacked the Paramount Twitter account. The Ray Core is ancient, and the pattern carved into its pillar shimmers with an undying will to protect. Standing in the center, it's almost possible to feel the long dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. Upon attempting to guide and fully activate the array with his own ether, a cold, malicious will suddenly counterattacked.
Fall back behind me.
She would say, Pokemon, go back to the poles. The lines of every regarding Banyu's cut off here. And nah. Your Twitter. Ha! Can't do that anymore since it's been renamed. And nah. Banyu seems to know what Ningguang was up to. Instead, you should hurry to save Banyu Shifu and take Bolian with you this time as well. Yep, that is where it's at.
Chen must have been the one who opened this door.
Hey, how do you figure out the locks then?
Like, every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Oh yeah, that's right, he was here. Damn. He's still kicking ass. At this moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as ethereals come rushing out like a tidal wave. Ningguang's eyes burn with rage. His crazed words are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasures.
Enough. Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you! How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you. Look at the monster you become. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Can't you see? Stop fighting. Just let me die here. We can both die here. You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years!
Brother, this guy stinks!
He is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live.
See, she was the one who saved you back then. So why didn't you save her? Why? Why? These 10 years, every single day, I kept thinking, if I hadn't stormed out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life shouldn't end here 10 years ago. My life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day.
You'll be dying with me. Then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Banyu's heavy footsteps create a deep crack on the ground, like a lonely mountain peak covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. He tenderly protects Ningguang and the area behind it. His fists swing in a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming ethereals to dust. It's as if Banyu cannot feel the scars and the searing energy marks on his metal frame. The depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that pierces his soul. and a resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like echoes in a deep valley, piercing through all the clamor, every word imbued with immense power.
Ning Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
Bayu's burning resolved his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest and most powerful fires bent on protecting life began to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance. Every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in his machine on the brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
Yo, what a jerk.
You finally made it! Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array! Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
True, they might need refreshments.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the entire array. Belle, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's move in that direction.
Yay. You know what just happened?
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that.
Yes, we can. No matter how desperately you shout, no response ever comes from within. In the array, Banyu seems to hear familiar voices calling his name. At this point, he's sought to his limit and cannot respond. Faint voices soon grown denser in the depths of consciousness, concealed by the echoes that sting like a silver needle.
You clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom.
Eternal freedom?
Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Oh. Here comes the part.
Motion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Robots can't live.
Your existence is a mistake.
You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel. Descend to hell. Fall with us.
How long can you hold on? 10 minutes. 1 minute. A second. Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you.
That is true. There is a yet.
Those souls who curse you day and night. For a bunch of rotten worms. A world that only exploits you and fears you. Suffering. Exhausted. Then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake. And your struggle, an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone. Immovable. Unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed, no more disappointment, no endless penance, no duty, no guilt, only eternal release.
Several voices intertwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyu's residual self-conscious completely.
Belle, Fairy and I have found something.
Yay!
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array.
In other words, go get rid of 3 things.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay. Leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
Alright. Run. Hey, come on, rules of 3. 2. Let's count it down, everybody. All right, come on, where's number 3?
This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top.
Nani? Oh. Wait, a birdie? Is that Yingguan Shifu's Quimming bird? God darn Dylan, why couldn't you have voiced this section?
All 3 down.
Damn
warn the
toads.
others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for attack. This won't take much. It worked!
Yay?
No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
Yay, everybody did their part. Yeah, I might need to think about getting new controllers soon.
For justice, a life for a life. And you, plunging into die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Oh shoot, did he become a sacrifice?
Be atoned for. Once Ning Chen is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along?
Damn.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
What?
The cries and the wails of endless pain, resentment, curses, and despair. The sounds of accusations filled the air like a tsunami. Tsunamis fill waters.
Someone was waiting for me!
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
How is this making him feel better?
A machine will always be a machine. Never. I will never forgive you.
Just as these waves of despair were about to devour everything, Xiu Guan and the others return and step into the platform. The voices suddenly become clear and gentle, like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds. It brings relief and warmth, cleansing all the ruckus.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way.
Truth bomb.
You think it's a good trap?
But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them
Banyue! Get them out of here! Run straight ahead and leave this place! Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive! Please! I'm begging you!
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
Words of the deceased fade away. In their final words come a peaceful finish.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
Dylan's body sways lightly, and her expression is no longer light and joking. There's a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently spills onto Banyu's gaunt, yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end.
God dang it, I'm not crying. Alex, get those onions out of here.
This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Don's words finish and begin to sink in. Banyu's body trembles, almost too faintly to notice. In silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. In that moment, as he stands tall, and they shatter with a tremendous crash.
Xiaoguang, Ninja, about what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again.
Timing.
You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylen is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banrei Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
Yo, creepy, but very heartwarming.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've grown into exactly the person they hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banrei Shifu.
Jianguan gently pats his trembling shoulders. Ningguang is choking up, his voice a little hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banrei Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Ningguang, of course I remember your sister. She was the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
That's not good for a guy.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm too ashamed to look Xiaoguan Shifu in the eye. But there's something I must tell you. Actually, Xiaoguan Shifu left a message. Senior Yi contacted you? What did he say? He probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he trusted me by mistake. He recognized me as a disciple from Ban Yan Shifu's martial arts school and asked me to pass on a message to have him look for a black bird inside the hollow. The Qingming bird? Could it be that Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my brother? Speaking of that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the Ray base earlier, I happened to rescue a blackbird trapped in the miasma. I'm pretty sure that was a Qingming bird. Once it was freed, it immediately flew off, like it knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ning Kuang's account, Yi Xinyuan must have sent some kind of message through it. But since no response came, he must have started to worry that something went wrong in the transmission. So he ran into a disciple from Bangyan Shifu's martial arts school. He decided to entrust the message that way instead. The only one who capable of trapping the Qingming bird would be the creator. My brother must be all alone out there right now.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yixuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu. Everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news. And if Yixuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone and
Look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiao Guang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
Banyu gives it, and Yingming says goodbye to everyone before returning the way he came.
All right, now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
Oh, somebody's finally making their appearance. As if sensing something, Dylan suddenly stops and looks towards the shadows nearby. Sarah walks out slowly with her usual enigmatic smile, as if she were just passing by and hadn't been spying on her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Welcome to the club.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Phaethon, Ye Xunguang, I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Ooh. A familiar yet strange figure appears nearby. It turns out to be Ying Xinwan, but different. His face is filled with shock when he sees Zhao Guang.
Xiao Guang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
We're all worried about you.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
It's about to go down.
Are you in?
You didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break my connection with the Qingming sword.
Note. What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand?
Pure evil?
Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
We do outnumber her. She knows that, right? Pain. Jin Yi Xinguan glances at Zhao Guang, who has her hands anxiously extended towards him, and suddenly closes his eyes. As he opens them again, you see a look of determination.
Xiao Guang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Bell, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
I'm asking you one thing. No matter what, do not let Xiaowang follow me. I'm counting on you. Yishuan turns around without looking at Xiaowang again and disappears into the ominous darkness with Sarah. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Let's track them.
Do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. We have to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang?
Well, good. Well, it's a good thing that we listened.
We're bringing my brother back.
Oh my god, I hate when it does that. And Nene, and
I'll protect you from any danger.
Alright, let's ride Bronco's country. Meanwhile, Sarah, who is not far away, welcomes the moment she has been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Quan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise?
Ooh.
Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister